Today I'm back with a very important but controversial topic, and that is it really important to learn English grammar, or can we learn English and can we become fluent in English without learning its boring grammar rules? So if you also face difficulties in learning grammar, and if you are confused whether you should learn grammar rules or you shouldn't learn them, today I'm gonna draw a line for you, and this video will actually help you out decide in deciding that whether you should learn it or you can learn English without its grammar rules. So as we all know, a lot has been said about this topic. Some people are of the opinion that if you want to be good at English, if you want to learn English language, you must understand, you must learn some of the grammar rules, sentence structures, active voice, passive voice, and you must understand the narration and blah blah, so many other things of English grammar. But on the other hand, there are people who insist and who motivate people that you shouldn't go for grammar rules, you shouldn't go for composition, you should, if you want to speak English, you start speaking. If you want to improve your listening skill, so you must listen English language. If you want to improve your reading, so read English language. If you want to improve your writing, write English language. It's easier said than done. कहना आसान, करना मुश्किल. It's easier said than done. So today I'm going to give you a rule that will help you in making decision whether you go for grammar or you should just learn English without its grammatical rules and grammatical structures. So the rule is 80-20 rule of learning English language or any other language of the world. So if you want to learn English language, you must prioritize and you must make up your mind that whether you want to be fluent in English or you want to be accurate in English language. So let me just get it easy for you. If you want to be fluent in English language, if you want to learn English for fun and luxury, if you want to move abroad and get settled in an English-speaking country, so yes, definitely you must not go for its grammar. You should focus on listening English language and you should practice speaking it. So you must give 80% of your time and of your energy to the speaking and listening practices of English language. On the other hand, if you want to get a job, if you want to choose English as a profession, like I have chosen, I am a professional English language teacher in my country. So if you want to choose it as a profession, you need to be accurate in English. If you want to make your writing accurate, so you must put 80% of your energy, of your time into the grammar and grammatical structures and sentence structures and composition and active voice and passive voice and all other systems of English language. And you must give 20% to the speaking and listening practices of English language. And there is another important thing to discuss, and that is if you are a non-native English speaker, and if you don't have an English background, you cannot learn English without its grammatical structures and rules. And if you want to learn it without its grammar and rules, it takes a lot of time. So I also want to throw light on this topic, that who can learn English without its grammatical rules and who cannot learn it without its grammar. So a person who has an English language background, who has an English environment, who speaks English language throughout his daily life, and who learns and uses a number of new phrases every single day. And a person who has really strong academic and family background, and a person who has to communicate in English language. That person can learn it without even learning its grammar and its structures. On the other hand, if a person doesn't have a strong family and educational and academic background, if a person has to use local language like we do in our everyday life, we don't use English, we use our native language. I, as a non-native English speaker, I use Urdu language, in my everyday life. I communicate with my family, with my friends in Urdu language. So I don't have that environment. So if a person doesn't have such an English language background, if a person uses his local language to communicate with its people, he cannot learn it without learning some of the grammar rules and some of the sentence structures. So before learning English language, you must check your background, and you must look at the factors that are involved in learning English language, and you must also decide that which things need your 80% time and energy and which things need your 20% time and energy. I hope it has been made clear that whether you can learn English language without grammar or not. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and this will be proved helpful for you with your English language learning endeavors and efforts. Thank you very much.